An elderly couple was looking to buy a used car. To make life easier during their retirement years, they went to a used car market and found a vehicle that seemed perfect, clean on the outside, with low mileage and a price that fit their budget. The dealer assured them it was in great condition. With hopes high, they made the purchase and drove their new car home. But soon, things began to feel off. Strange smells started to waft from inside the car. Electrical components began malfunctioning in odd ways, and they noticed signs of corrosion and dampness on parts of the interior. Something wasn't right. It turned out they had unknowingly bought a flooded car, a vehicle that had been submerged in water during a severe storm. Unfortunately, flood-damaged cars often get repaired superficially, and returned to the used car market without proper disclosure to buyers. This meant hidden damage inside the many layers of the car. Signs of flood damage that the couple overlooked included rusty bolts under the seats, corrosion on wiring connectors near the dashboard, a musty moldy smell from the carpets, and sediment, traces in hard-to-see spots like the trunk and under the hood. Feeling cheated and helpless, the couple didn't know how to proceed but to contact their son, who was serving in the military nearby. Using his network and serious approach, he helped them investigate further. First, he insisted on pulling the car's history report through government and insurance databases. These reports showed previous flood insurance claims for the vehicle, confirming their worst fears. The son then helped them confront the dealer, with clear evidence of the flood damage and their rights as consumers. The dealer tried to resist at first, but pressure mounted with the military son's involvement and the threat of legal action. In a fortunate turn, the dealer agreed to a full refund, and even helped the family find a legitimately safe, certified pre-owned car. Thanks to the son's dedication and knowledge, the elderly couple not only got their money back, but also peace of mind. This story is a powerful reminder that buying a used car requires vigilance, especially after flooding seasons, checking for corrosion on wiring, inspecting the carpets and seat bolts, smelling for mold, and watching for inconsistency in maintenance. Records are vital steps. Moreover, having someone knowledgeable stand by your side, whether a family member or a professional, can make all the difference. For this couple, their son's military discipline and resources saved them from a costly mistake. Their story resonates universally. It's about family, trust, consumer rights, and standing up for yourself with the right support. When I transferred to my new school, I was a mix of excitement and nerves. Everything felt so new. I didn't know anyone, didn't know where to sit in the cafeteria, and had no idea how to fit in. So, when I got an invite to a home party hosted by some classmates, it felt like the perfect chance to break the ice and make some friends. I showed up at the party feeling a little out of place but hopeful. The house was packed with people chatting, laughing, and dancing. The music was loud, and the air smelled like popcorn and something sweet, probably from the punch bowls scattered around. Everyone was casually holding plastic cups filled with all sorts of drinks, and I was told it was standard to have some alcohol there. I wasn't really a drinker, but I wanted to belong, so I joined in. At first, I took small sips of whatever my new friends offered. Feeling a bit more relaxed, I started to chat and even attempted a few dance moves, although I was terrible at it. Then someone said, "Come on, one more cup," and despite the tiny voice in my head warning me, I agreed. I thought, hey, just one more won't hurt. Before I knew it, the room started spinning, my balance was off, words felt slow, and suddenly, I had the overwhelming need to use the bathroom. I tried to keep my cool, but I was stumbling through the crowd, trying to find the restroom. The problem was, the house was so crowded, and I was so disoriented that I couldn't get there in time. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but yeah, I ended up pooping my pants. For a split second, the room was silent. Then, a burst of laughter filled the air. It wasn't mean or cruel laughter, but more awkward and surprised. One brave soul actually gave me a thumbs up and said, "You, my friend, are now the legendary party guest." Without much of a choice, someone helped me clean up. Thankfully, my new friends didn't freak out. Instead, their kindness and jokes helped me laugh at myself, in a way I hadn't before. That night became a story I tell with a smile now, a reminder that sometimes, the craziest and most embarrassing moments turn into the best memories. It also taught me that fitting in isn't about being perfect, it's about being real, messy, and laughable sometimes.